couple of people ask me about my makeup routine and what I use, which I have done some videos on, but I figured I'm gonna put my makeup on, so let's get into it. Everything that I use is affordable and it's not like too terribly expensive. However, especially for everyday makeup, my favorite foundation is probably the Estee Lauder, but I don't wear it every single day, just for like, you know, like if I'm going to work, because I only work part-time, or like if I'm going out or special occasions. So I always use the e.l.f. primer. I tend to have very oily skin, but it's also very dry in the winter time. So I'm gonna use the Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade, I think this is medium beige. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of nude ivory in because I'm not that tan anymore. So I always put it on the back of my hand and use a damp beauty blender to put it on. For concealer, this is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. And I blend this out with the same beauty blender. So I really like to use cream bronzers and cream blushes underneath my powder. So this one's from Morphe. It's very affordable, and this is in Amber Shores. And I just pull out, whoa, everywhere I think I need some, especially nose. After that's all blended, I use the e.l.f. liquid blush. A little goes a long way with this. I learned the hard way. And this is in, I think it's like berry something. Probably a little more than that, but honestly, like that. That's all you need. Do you see what I mean? Like, that was so tiny, and it is pigmented. But then I use this powder. It's like $6, get the talc free, okay? Because it's better for you. And I powder my whole face with my damp beauty blender. Powder my entire face because, like I said, I am oily. You can just powder your T-zone or where you get oil the most, but it's everywhere for me, so everywhere it goes, even my neck. See, the blush isn't so intense with the powder. So the next thing I do is I do my brows at this point. I use the CoverGirl. This is in shade Blonde. Just outline them, fill them in, and then the inner corner of my eyebrows, I'll use the Revlon Color Stay, because for whatever reason, I can't get pencils to stay right here. It like erases or whatever, the funky stuff it does. So I'll use this for that. Are done, and once they're dry, I just use the NYX nail glue to keep them in place. A lot of the times I'll just use my powdered bronzer for my eyeshadow and underneath my eye for eyeshadow, but today I think I want something a little darker, so this is Morphe by Jaclyn Hill, and I'm just gonna use like maybe that one. It's a tip, I really like it blended out, so I'll do my a little bit darker on my lid and then really do windshield wiper motions and bring it to the top, just dipping it in once, if that makes sense. Because I don't want any like harsh lines, and I really want it to be blended. And then I always put the same color on the bottom lower lashes because I just feel not complete if I don't. Make sure you use a clean fluffy brush, just kind of like get the excess or the fallout, and then I'll go in with my powdered bronzer, and then I'm just going to use the NYX Sweet Cheeks for my blush. Always put blush on my cheeks right here and a little on my nose. This point is when I use my setting spray. I love the Milani Make It Last. I will always use setting spray, and I think it's essential for every person and makeup look. Yes, I use a lot. Last is mascara, and I will always use this duo, the CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplify Primer, and then my tried and true. Y'all have seen me talk about this. I love it. Primer first and let it dry for a couple seconds before you put on your mascara. And honestly, that's really it. I don't really wear like lipstick. I'll use this e.l.f. lip gloss, but otherwise I just use chapstick. And that's really it. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.